Marvelous Miss Momo here. We are finally playing part 2 of Detective Grimoire Mermaid Mask. I needed that 2-week vacation, but it's been so hard not to get spoilers for this game. And I really want to beat it before I get really bad spoilers. Plus I missed it and I want to know how it ends. We get a better look at that statue that's tied up in the back now, don't we? I wonder what its story is. I hope we get to see it. Alright, let's get started. Alright, first thing I want to do is go ahead and solve all of the puzzles that I found but didn't do. First one being in here.
A set of small glass bottles.
Poison?
Might just be perfume.
I'll meet you in the middle at poisoned perfume.
Alright. Drag the bottle caps and swap them onto the correct droppers. A crimson hue upon the label. Okay, so that's one of these three? Can I move the bottles around or just... Oh, just these. That's a very satisfying sound. Oh, that one comes out all the way. Oh. Oh! I just take this part. That's interesting. Well, this is an ineffective dropper if you can't take it out. Anyway. Aerated with effervescence. How am I gonna know that? Exhales a curious vapor. Drips fall with a hurried cadence. Oh, it's probably this one then, right? Oh, which one of these is faster? I think this one. So these probably go here. A gluttonous viscosity. So probably this one. A conspicuous X upon the label. This one's the most conspicuous, so... This might be more difficult than I anticipated. Okay, so this one's definitely where it belongs. And this one's likely where it belongs. This one may or may not be where it belongs. A crimson hue upon the label. That could be one of these three. Exhales a curious vapor. Okay, so I need to watch the bottle. Okay, that didn't exhale anything. Aha! So that one will have to be on one of the other X's unless there's another one that... Okay, that was the one that drops fast. Oh no, there are two vapor ones. This one does it more, so it's probably in the right spot. Aerated with effervescence. I might have to Google those words, because I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Crimson hue upon the label. I could at least move this one. This one's probably where it belongs. And this one's probably where it belongs, which probably means this goes here. Oh, wait a minute. This is for sure where it belongs. Drips fall with a hurried cadence. It might actually need to go here. Because exhales a curious vapor. Oh, jeez. This is difficult. Aerated of effervescence. I'm gonna look up what the heck that's supposed to mean, because it sounds like way too poetic. Hang on. Aerated. Something has been treated with, exposed to, or filled with air or gas. And Effervescent? Busy, bubbly, or full of life and high spirits. Okay. Aerated with effervescence. So it probably goes to either this one or this one. Oh, and this one's bubbly. So this one probably goes here then. Okay, I'm fairly certain about this one and this one. Drips fall with a hurried cadence. Well, if these two are taken, and this one has a crimson hue upon the label, this one has to go here. Which means this one probably is where it belongs. Exhales a curious vapor. This one doesn't exhale anything. Oh, shoot. A conspicuous X upon the label. This is infinity. Exhales a curious vapor. That one doesn't exhale anything. Okay, so this one definitely goes here, so this means this one has to go here. Aerated with effervescent? Maybe this one actually goes here? Because this one's bubbly, and it doesn't, like... This is tricky. I'm gonna try that.
I did it.
Okay.
Good job.
Is anything going to happen?
Oh, books.
The glass moved.
Let's take a closer look at that bookshelf.
Hello.
I think I can see a face in there.
That must be the Mermaid Mask.
That's probably just pareidolia.
It's not, though.
Who?
The human habit of seeing faces where there aren't... Okay, no, I just saw it too.
Okay, I guess we can't take our flashlight.
I think I can
That's
see who.
probably the human habit. Okay, no, I just saw it too.
That's the mask that Tadpole talked about. Why can't I get it?
This one's not really a book.
Looks more like a magazine.
Caretakers Collective, Quarterly Journal, Listings, and Inquiries? Small booklet found, Bookcase of the Dream Chamber. Oh, geez Louise. The mermaid's tongue! That's what it looks like! Oh, and it has jewels in it! Ooh. I didn't think I'd find a significant clue this early. Caretakers Collective, already read that. Lillian's Locket. Do I need to read everything or just... The mermaid's tongue. Said to facilitate communication with she who lies beyond the veil. Requires a special key to operate. Both the key and the mermaid's tongue itself are rumored to be lost at sea. Interesting. So is this stuff people are looking for? Lillian's Locket. Lillian Lucian was a witch of some infamy before her own untimely end at the hands of a curse. I thought that was going to say ultimately, and I read ahead. Some say the locket protects from curses, others suggest it absorbs them, imbibing their power. Silver Snake Skull. Oh, I think that's the cryptid. Or the misted, rather. The disembodied skull of a mysterious silkworm serpent. Notably, it has no eye sockets. Use discretion, as several high-quality fakes are in circulation. Wait, the ounces are what they sell for? Ounces of what? Gold? His golden palm. Made from an unknown material, 90% similar... Oh, like those beetles before. 90% similar to gold. The hand is said to be able to touch ghosts. Oh, interesting. So maybe it's made from those beetles from the previous game? That'd be fascinating. Especially if it actually touches ghosts. Examine the dark hole in Dr. Zephyr's bookcase. Oh, that was an achievement. Okay, well, I'll ask people questions after I solve all the puzzles. The other one's the typewriter. I have no clue how it functions. And then there's... I'll do this one because I have an idea of how it works.
It's a pinboard.
Basically, this is the ship. Okay, so I think that these two go here, but she might go here in the captain's area. This is their bunk, but her room is where she does all the magic stuff is here, I believe. Actually, let me look at the
We'll
map.
come back later.
Yeah, that's where her room is. And then there's the murder scene where these two are, where she is. Okay. Got a pretty good idea. She probably goes here. She probably goes here. I imagine since we are currently here, we go here. And then she is also in here. And then he died in here. Then she is here. These two are here. He's here. He's either here or here? Forget which.
Nope. That's not it.
I wish I could look at the map as I'm doing this. Maybe I have it in the wrong places, because there's all this. I assumed we went in here with her. Like, I understand the concept, but I'm wondering if I'm doing it wrong. Can I see her diary again? I wish I could just read her diary. I don't know that I can. Oh, maybe Captain Mortuga goes into his quarters as opposed to where he died. Try that.
Nope.
Oh, come on. I'm tempted to cheat just because I know what to do, but I don't understand what I'm doing wrong.
Nothing.
Okay, they're being finicky.
I'd say me, you, and Mariana all need to be in the same segment. Oh, and Mortuga probably shouldn't be in any of the segments.
Oh!
Nothing.
Ugh. Okay, now I'm wondering if I'm just not understanding the map correctly. Can I hear her journal again?
I'll do this later.
I wrote this down in my diary, so I may as well let you read it. We began by visiting a bizarre laboratory known as the Dream Chamber.
This is the Dream
Smelled of
Chamber?
dried herbs and dusty glass, but was devoid of its...
Okay, so here's the Dream Chamber in the middle, right in the middle of the second row. I knew this would be a frustrating puzzle just because it's so haphazard. So you go here. This is the Dream Chamber.
There we go.
That's annoying.
Nice. Nothing happened.
What were you expecting?
Normally, when we complete a puzzle, something unlocks and we get a new clue.
Yeah, we've been conditioned to expect that.
If it's a clue you want, take a look on the back of the pinboard.
What's this?
What? Is that a tadpole? Night of a full moon. An instant photo depicting a muscular man. It was found in the cargo hold. Surely there's something on the back. Wayland Wolf. Interesting. Okay, next puzzle. There's the typewriter and the helmet. I'll look at the helmet first. So I literally have no clue how that typewriter is supposed
It's a
to
diving
work.
helmet. One of those old, heavy ones.
You think it's a safe?
Nah, looks pretty dangerous.
A safe.
Oh!
Drag the diving helmet to rotate it. Tap on the dials to rotate them. Dear Lord. Okay, this one's connected to this one. My guess is that I have to get all the symbols to match. Plus diamond, semicircle, triangle. Plus no diamond, semicircle, triangle. Alright, what about the next one? Plus triangle, semicircle, diamond. Plus triangle, semicircle, diamond. This is the only one that doesn't seem to have a diamond on it so far. Let me see, where's the last bit of it? Last bit of it is here. Also this is circle, diamond, triangle, semicircle, no plus sign. Okay. So this is going to take a lot of trial and error. Let's see. Well, again, this one can't have a diamond. Can the next one have a diamond? Yes, it can. We'll go ahead and just start. Semicircle. Diamond. Plus... Oh, went too far. Plus sign. Which way do I go next? Okay, this one had... This is probably where it's going to make the biggest difference. No diamond on this one. A plus sign here. Circle. Triangle. Okay. Semicircle. Teardrop. Nice. Triangle. Triangle. Oh, did I get it first try?
There we go.
Oh, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Nice.
What's inside?
A journal? WW. Oh, that's what we saw before. Shake. This is the guy that she worked with. Weird looking journal. A rugged, blood-stained pocketbook. It was hidden in the airlock. Ooh. Let's see. Where's that ticket? Picture with the ticket, picture with the ticket. Or it might be her birthday. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That's 6 numbers. I think, well, how many do we need? 4. It's probably her birthday of some kind. Oh, I don't see her birthday. Yeah, it doesn't have her birthday on it. Maybe we'll get back to that later. Alright, last puzzle. The typewriter. Oh, and some things that I forgot to mention. Yes, I know, you don't have to give me a clue. Is that when we were at the inn, we saw a sign talking about someone called Felicia Fellow. Which, when I looked back at the family tree from the Tangle Tower, I found out was, Freya Fellow's mother. And also, the name mentioned on the back of the typewriter, which you have to go here to see. Mayor Damien Dusk is Freya's father. I forgot to look up and see if Faustus Fellow is anyone on the family tree, but otherwise, really cool detail.
It's Warman's typewriter. I think it's also a puzzle.
Rotate the 3 inner dials and the 3 outer rings into the correct arrangement. I don't really know what it wants from me, to be honest. Okay, 1, 2... Okay, this one does 2 of them. This one does this one. This one does this... Oh, okay. I don't really have any inkling of what they want from me. I know these are supposed to be clues. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out. Okay, so this one shows 2 of them diagonally. This one shows 2 of them across from each other. This one shows just 1. Not much point in being able to rotate this one. Or is there? This one also changes the position. Okay. So this is the position of where it is. And this is which symbol you're using. Alright. That makes sense. Okay. So... What do all of these have in common? Oh, it's the same symbol but rotating. Halfway. Okay, so then we need this symbol with this on the other end in a quarter. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh. And then, like, I'll get these parts lined up first. Oh, but this is the problem, because this needs to be blank. How are we gonna do that? Okay, so maybe this is the across part, and not this. Okay, I can work with that. So we still need, let's see. So the across part is this. It needs to be like this instead. What? Or not? Okay, now I'm confused. Okay, well this could be part of what goes here. So this is not as straightforward as I thought it was, but at least I have an idea of what the solution is. I just need to recreate this shape and in the correct position. Why is it showing up there? Okay, so those... Okay, so the angle they're at makes a difference too. Okay. Okay, so that's this this probably is actually correct. I just need to change the position. So these go there. How do I make that happen? Oh, this hurts my brain. Okay, it's pointing at the right ones. I just need to change its position. There we go. Okay, now I just gotta figure out how to do this part. So we got these pieces. And... oh, I'm grabbing the wrong thing. Ooh, that might be... ooh, close. Oh, class. Okay, I just need to get you down one. A little more. Ooh, I think that's correct. No. Okay, now I just gotta move this piece to here. Shoot! Oh, I think that's it.
Got it.
Yes! That was a brain boggler.
Nice work.
The little hatch opened.
What's this? A letter?
A letter in an envelope. Werman was keeping it hidden inside his typewriter. J.D. Werman, care of Kristen Kale Publishing, Hillwood Boulevard, Sunlit City, 91052. Dear James, I've just finished reading your novel. Indeed, some congratulations are in order. As I've been informed, it is turning a tidy profit for you. However, as a fellow writer and fellow resident of Silkworm-on-Sea, I'm sorely disappointed in your lack of integrity regarding the socio-historical foundations of your story. I mean, I feel like he's not claiming it's anything other than fiction. But let's see. As it stands, Your narrative is only scratching the surface of the deeper mythos surrounding the cursed helmsman, Magnus Mortuga. I know you want to go deeper, so I am here to help. Inked on the back of this letter are coordinates detailing how, when, and where to find the Mortuga submarine, the mysterious underwater vessel in which Mortuga still resides. Good luck, T.W. Ibis. Interesting. I think I found all the clues now. Yep. Okay. So I think I want to just basically talk to everyone about everyone and everything. I'll go ahead and start with Cynthia.
Ooh.
When did you first meet Mortuga?
When he let me into the submarine.
Oh, it's just, you're both from Silkworm. I thought maybe you'd have run into him before that.
My parents did. I know that much.
Remind me.
The harbor master and the shipyard mechanic.
Ah, that tracks.
So Mortuga lived an active life back then. He wasn't like a recluse?
I don't think he's ever been outgoing, but from what I gather, he was very loyal to the few friends he did have. In fact, I'm pretty sure he was trying to reconnect with someone he once knew from the town.
Who was it? Did he say?
No, I never found out.
Interesting. I'm tempted to ask about some of the clues that are specific to her first.
That's your mom?
Yeah, she was the harbor master.
That's a pretty fancy jacket for a harbor master. Looks more like a naval officer.
Yeah, well, she had a lot of big ideas. She was super ambitious, always making plans. My dad could barely keep up.
That's your dad on the right?
Yeah, stepdad, but yeah.
Are you two
Stepdad?
close?
Not really. We kind of drifted apart after a while.
Her mom's dead. Magnus is her father, isn't he? I'm calling it now. Magnus is her father. I'll ask about this since this might have been what she saw the other guy hold. Well, I'll ask about this first.
I locked it in the safe. I didn't think...
What is it?
The night of the murder, when I was in the control room by myself, it was right around the time the ship's compass was freaking out.
You used the underwater imaging system?
I don't know why. I couldn't resist. But then this came out. I wish I hadn't done it. I put it in the safe so I wouldn't have to think about it.
I can understand that.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta compartmentalize. One thing at a time, you know?
That's true.
Let's see. This one.
It's a work in progress, okay?
What are you trying to do, exactly?
I'm trying to get a handle on the exact form of the submarine.
Is that difficult?
Given its messy history, yes it is.
Interesting.
How come there's two different wheels?
The big wooden ones for steering left and right. The smaller ones for diving and surfacing.
Oh,
Speaking
okay.
of, what does the S stand for?
Seafoam.
Yeah, figured. In the case file, you said the cauldron had never been unlocked before.
And nobody knew how to unlock it, except, presumably, Mortuga himself.
So you think it got opened in the course of the murder?
I see 3 possibilities. 1, the cauldron was opened before the murder. 2, someone opened the cauldron after the murder.
Someone other than Mortuga.
Naturally. And 3, the cauldron was opened during the murder.
Like the murder happening and the cauldron opening are one and the same.
Maybe.
I mean, that's pretty thorough, girl. I don't feel like I need to ask anyone about the case file, but I'll ask her real
Aha!
quick.
I see you found my case file.
Sure did.
How come you knew about Grimoire?
Oh, I read all about the Tangle Tower case in a newspaper.
I didn't know
Oh!
that got any press. Someone must have sold their story.
I gotta ask, did Fiona end up leaving the tower? Or is she still there?
Fifi? Yeah, she and Poppy moved out.
Oh, good for them.
They got a real nice place out in the countryside.
That's so nice. I'm jealous.
Interesting. I'm glad we got to hear from them. I hope you find Penelope and bring her to justice. Command contract.
There it is, in black and white. Signed by me, signed by Mortuga.
Yeah, I can see.
Where'd it come from?
Mortuga wrote it. I think he used a typewriter.
And what? He presented it to you? When?
Well, no, because he died. So. But we've both signed it, so yep, it's binding. Any further questions?
Yeah. How did you...
No? Great, let's move on.
Uh-huh. Suspicious. I never actually read this. I need to read this.
So, I noticed you're the captain, but you're not wearing the captain's jacket.
I have my own jacket. This one stays behind glass. It's just the way it's meant to be.
Okay, so what about your jacket?
It's based on the one Mortuga had. See? The epaulets are kind of the same.
Oh, I've been wanting to ask someone about this. How come Mortuga's jacket is like half a jacket?
Apparently, he didn't want to wear anything on his right shoulder. Some kind of pain from an old injury, I think.
It still looks like a fingerprint to me. I'll ask about this.
Do you know what the stargazing girl is all about?
No, Sim didn't tell me the details. She didn't want to, for some reason. She seemed to regret the whole thing.
Interesting.
There he is, Mortuga's little mascot.
What does he do?
Well, you know, bit of this, bit of that. A big green light shines out of his eyes sometimes.
Yeah, we saw it. It lured us onto the submarine.
That's the idea.
How does it work? Do you activate it from in here?
Nope, it just kind of happens.
What I
Interesting.
believe is confirmed to be magical.
I'm considering having this taken down. I'm captain, so I'm allowed to do stuff like that.
Why would you want to take it down?
It's just unnerving. It's making some of the crew uncomfortable.
Some of the crew?
Let's see. Let's ask about the compass.
This is the ship's compass. From here in the control room.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Mr. Grip's already working on fixing it. Good. That's good.
Why so many needles?
The original needle was broken. Mr. Grip said he had a few he could try out as replacements.
This
It's
one's
still
the original.
wobbling.
Yeah.
Looks fine to me. Just put it back in.
Nope, wouldn't work. It's malfunctioning. It needs to be replaced.
Interesting. I'll ask about this.
You know, if this is poison, then surely it's a red herring.
How so?
Mortuga didn't die from poisoning.
Right. So, you think someone put it there as a false lead?
I don't know. It's not a very good false lead.
I can ask about anything and everything, and I probably will. But I do kind of not want to get too bogged down. I'll ask about the suspects.
Madame Tadpole's so cool. She's super strong and she can swim super fast.
I bet.
She knows all about the different kinds of fish,
Wow.
and she can hold her breath underwater for like ages.
Of course.
Also, she's traveled the world, she's had all these different jobs, met all these different people. I
She knows
haven't
a lot
done
about
any of
her.
that stuff.
Well, she's a bit
Girl,
older
you're
than you.
18.
Yeah, I guess. Dirk's okay, I guess. I've not got a lot in common with him. He grew up in a big sunny city. I grew up in a little gray fishing town where it literally never stops raining.
I guess he's pretty wealthy now, too. From his movie.
I don't know. I heard he didn't get paid that much at all.
Really?
Something about his contract, his agent.
I'll get my violin
Figures.
out. I'm sure he's doing just fine.
Let's change the subject. I prefer to not speak ill of my crew behind their backs.
I think Cynthia just remembered she's supposed to be the captain.
I'm probably gonna have to draw up some rules on keeping pets. It's not that I want to ban them, but, you know, maybe a rule about not keeping them secret.
What?
And, what's this got to do with Zephyr?
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's keeping an animal in there, in his dream chamber.
But you've not actually seen it.
No, I heard him talking to it, though, a few times.
Oh.
What kind of pet do you think it is?
It could be anything. Dr. Zephyr's into some pretty weird stuff, and he's got, like, black market connections. Sim was
Ooh.
telling me about it.
Black market.
Oh,
I mean, we did see
she
that.
told me not to tell anyone else.
Oops.
Forget I said that.
Sure thing.
I can see you writing it down.
I wonder if she'll say anything about this then.
Huh. Oh, I know about this one. The silver snake.
What do you know about it?
Well, I know it's a big sea serpent that my mom and her best friend fished out of the ocean.
Your mother found it?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to it? Did she keep it?
For a while. Eventually, some men came and took it away.
Oh.
Where is it now?
I don't know.
Oh, speaking of which, this newspaper has that on the back. I forgot.
I remember this. My mom had a copy framed and put it up on our hallway.
That's her in the photo.
Yeah.
Who's the other woman?
That's her best friend. They were always going on little adventures together. And one time, they came back with a sea serpent.
The silver snake.
Also known as the silkworm serpent.
Why'd they take it out of the ocean anyway?
It was injured? They wanted to look after it until it recovered.
Does it not have eyes?
Nope, no eyes. And its skin was rock hard, but shiny, like a gemstone.
Where'd you keep it? In the shipyard?
Yeah, Mom wanted to take it back into the sea, but she didn't want to leave it. She wanted to go with it. She wanted all of us to go.
To go and live in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Oh, I should ask everyone about the bottle that details the murder.
Hey, there's a document in there.
It's a piece of paper. I don't know if I'd call it a document.
It's been typed.
Apart from the title, which is drawn by hand.
Oh yeah, it almost looks like a logo for something.
Interesting. I'll ask about the hex bottle.
Hey, it's that bottle I saw Dr. Zephyr carrying around the submarine. Smells kind of like flowers or something. Weird.
What about the thing in the bottle?
I don't really want to know what that is.
I'm gonna ask about the glass eye. That was found in her friend's
Do you know
room.
what this is?
I don't know. Does it belong to Madame Tadpole?
Oh?
Seems like the kind of thing she might have fished out of the sea.
We found it in Sim's room. I'll ask about these tablets and maybe the map, and I'll let it be for now, maybe?
Sun tablets?
Yeah, for when you need sunlight, but you can't get any.
Like if you, I don't know, random example, lived in a submarine.
I guess it is vitamin D.
This weird little drawing. It looks kind of like that thing Mortuga kept up on the foredeck.
I'll ask about the rest of the suspects now. I'll ask about her.
You said you're 18? Where are your parents?
My stepfather's still in Silkworm. He's too stubborn to leave, even though the town's pretty much dead.
Whereabouts?
The shipyard beneath the lighthouse. That's where I live, too.
Sounds like it might have been an interesting place to grow up.
It used to be. Nowadays, it's basically just a big pile of rust.
What about your mother? I'm sorry.
It's
Dead.
okay.
So, Cynthia, why did you want to become captain of a submarine?
Not a submarine. This submarine. Like I said, it's just the way it's meant to be.
I'm guessing her mom built it.
Mr. Warman? I usually just try to stay out of his way. He's kinda grouchy.
Did you know him before the submarine?
No. He did grow up in Silkworm, but he lived uptown in a big fancy house. And I, didn't.
Born with a silver spoon in his mouth, huh?
Come to think of it, I don't actually think Warman was born in Silkworm. And,
Interesting.
I think he might have mentioned something about disclaiming his inheritance,
I guess he wanted to make
Disclaiming?
his own money.
which,
Oh.
by all accounts, is exactly what he did after he left town and wrote that book.
So why would he need to come back?
He just really wanted to meet him, I guess.
Meet who?
Who else? Captain
Mortuga.
Mortuga. I found out Mr. Grip wanted to be the submarine's navigator at one stage, but Mortuga never allowed it. After I became
Interesting.
captain, I half expected Grip to come and ask about taking on the role.
But he didn't?
Nope.
Would you have said yes?
Of course. I have no idea why Mortuga didn't allow it, but Mr. Grip's clearly an expert. I would have welcomed his help.
I wonder why he didn't ask.
I'd guess he assumed Cynthia didn't want any help. Sorry, Cynthia, but you do give off a kind of I can do everything by myself vibe. Just a little.
Feedback duly noted. Mariana Moon? I've barely known her longer than you have.
Do you know why she's on the submarine?
I have to assume she was invited.
So, what? Nobody's allowed on board without being invited?
Naturally.
Who invited you?
Okay, maybe I'm an exception, but Captain Mortuga granted me access and you let me stay. So it amounts to the same thing.
You know, now that you're captain, you could tell Mariana to leave if you don't like her.
I never
Well,
said I
not
didn't
yet.
like her. I think she's very interesting.
Wow.
Now I'm wondering if Grip actually was invited and the whole thing about him crashing was a, what's it called? Lie, I guess? That's not the word I'm looking for, but basically a lie. Ruse! That's the word I was looking for, ruse.
Sim's my best friend.
Well, that's nice.
She's really cool and weird, and she knows all kinds of stuff about illusions and magic and curses and psychics and haunted dolls.
What a ringing endorsement.
Curses?
Oh yeah, Sim's obsessed. She's convinced that she's cursed. Or even that she is a curse. That's why she wears
Interesting.
that locket.
I don't know. This sounds like kind of an unhealthy predisposition.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm actually pretty worried about her. Especially since, you know.
No?
So it's looking like Sim was the last person to see Mortuga alive. They were both in that storeroom the evening he died. The Illusion Theater?
Definitely have to ask more about that. Let's see. I might just go ahead and go down the line, but I might do that later. I might go down the line later.
I wonder if Sim would let us take a closer look at that locket of hers.
Oh.
Can't hurt to ask.
Just a second. Talk to Cynthia about the case file. Oh, that was an achievement. First thing I want to do is read this magazine. Movies, Culture, News and Review, Cinematique, Julie Janiel, I don't know, on acting and authenticity. Text marks the spot. Cinematique magazine sits down with the stars of Vincent Van Depeer's latest film. Sion. Julie, since we last saw you, you've won Best Actress twice and released an eponymous, never seen that word, folk rock album. How do you find the time? I always say I have the same 24 hours in the day as anyone else. So Julie, what attracted you to the Hex of the Helmsman? I've always loved the mystery and romance of the sea, and the script was a beautifully dark love story. But most of all, I just like working with Vincent. There's a feeling of security there since he produces too. At this point in your career, you're clearly in high demand. We heard a rumor that the majority of the budget for this movie went to your salary. I very much doubt that's true, but yes, these days, I'm the one holding the cards when I approach a contract situation. I'm a bit of a shrewd negotiator, to be honest. The film is an adaptation of a novel of the same name by J.D. Worman. I've been meaning to read it. Let's talk sequels. Well, you just mentioned the novel. There's only one, isn't there? For now, anyway. But we heard you and Dirk both signed multi-picture deals. Yeah, we did. I know Vincent is keen to make as many of these as he can. So you'll keep playing Felicia Bonetop? Sure, unless the writers kill her off. Dirk Damson, Marcus Morden. Dirk, how did you get in shape for the role? Well, the production paid for a personal trainer. I'm not allowed to eat bread. Hex of the Helmsman is out this weekend. Check out our next issue for full review. Julie Janelle, Hex of the Helmsman, Vincent Van Depeer, Wit and Whimsy Pictures, production starring this person, based on the book, screenplay, blah blah blah. She looks a lot like the friend in the newspaper. I wonder if that's coincidence or not. I want to talk to her. Oh, the locket isn't part of the suspicion. It's its own thing. Interesting. I have a feeling I need to ask her about Magnus first.
Like jagged face of coastal cliff, cut coarse by storms and swells of life long spent, sleep a scant solace, bedeviled by a dream dug deep in folds of ever-furrowed brow. His broad form stood, once ox-strong and stout, now more malediction than man, doomed to dwell down in the dark, the once light of a life once lived, now too luminous to look upon. Magnus Mortuga, number 1, the Turning Wheel.
Oh, is this like a tarot thing?
A change of fate?
Sim, could we take a closer look at your locket?
I suppose so. Please be careful.
Oh, a heavy golden locket that Symmetry wears around her neck. I kind of want to ask, Zeph about it.
You really think we should open it?
I don't know. Maybe.
It's up to you.
Oh. LL. Interesting. Open the locket is an achievement. A witch of some infamy. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, it's Lillian's locket. That went over my head at first. That's neat. Alright, let's ask her about all the people. Though if she's going to be poetic about them all, it may not be super helpful.
You look kind of pale. Are you getting enough to eat?
Alas, by flesh and frame and bone and blood I set but little store.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So what do you set store by?
Oh, like, what are my interests?
Yeah.
Enwrapped, enthralled, of cloth-in dolls, of effigies, of twins,
Okay, sure.
of glass and gleam, of mirrored eyes, of phantoms falsely cast.
Fine. Mirrors, okay.
Oh! Of what if aught doth lay beyond this fleeting form of flesh?
The afterlife?
Huh.
Symmetry Silk Moth, number 4, the Unblinking Eye.
Resolve?
Do I have to guess that correctly?
Fair Cynthia, O truest friend, my steadfast fealties won.
You're both from Silkworm, and you're the same age. Do you know her from before?
Though kindred bred neath sullen skies, now we met out with this sunken silver shell.
You really never ran into each other in the town?
She is bloomed from deepest silken soil, whilst I, mere wandering weed by a wild wind blown.
Ah, of course.
You make a friend, and then she ends up as the new captain. Must have been, a nice, unexpected bonus.
'Twas no sudden thing, full well she plotted thus her course of fate, to
Oh?
helm this vessel next by rightful claim, for she in law and title holds its name.
Is that so?
Cynthia Seafoam, number 6, the Leaden Crown.
A heavy burden?
Still estranged, this moon and I, but she and me befind ourselves in newfound kinship joined.
What kind of kinship would that be?
The kinship of wearing a big yellow locket around your neck. We may need to workshop the name.
Mariana's moon necklace? That's a locket?
Must be. I've seen her open it up and peer concernedly at its internals.
Oh!
Mariana Moon, number 9, the half-hidden moon.
Disingenuousness?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it matters which of the three I say.
Spite all his whims and wayward ways, his heart beats hopeful, kind, and keen.
His whims? Like how he talks to a wooden stick?
When first we met, when first I came, he had not yet his cane beclaimed.
Really?
So, where'd he get it from? The cane.
Wrought it he by his own hand, composed of cast-off scrap and scrounge.
Really?
Did Grip live down in the engine room, even back then?
Verily, he seeks it out, that engine's heart, for clank and clamour calm his core.
He likes how noisy it is. What's wrong with him?
ADHD.
Godric Grip, number 2, the broken compass.
Feeling lost?
Feeling lost or trapped?
Huh, I need to take a look at that map, because I think Leo or Izzy said something about there being a cane on it. I will do it later. I will do it now.
I wonder if Grip would let us take a closer look at that cane of his.
Ooh,
Can't hurt to ask.
later. Where is it? Here it is. I see some coral. Someone said something about a scepter. I see a boat, I see moons, I see the sun. Is this what they were talking about? I don't see a scepter. This weird little drawing, it looks kind of like a thing or two. Oh, I love how they kept these. Okay, I don't see what Leo was talking about, it having a scepter on it. Or is he one of the two? Probably Leo. Alright.
He'd dreamt our ship some boisterous boat, where tensions flowed and tempers boil. Alas, upon inspection showed, our home fell plenty short. Still he yearned for storm to swell, for keel to list, for sail to sway.
He was waiting for something to happen.
Something did happen. The captain was murdered.
And crime dark scene, but consequently came the freshest focus for his ever ponderous gaze. James Werman, number 7, The Empty Inkwell.
He's out of ideas. Evidence of hard work, amorality, apathy. Well, I was gonna say he's out of ideas.
Apathy?
His life's long hope to pierce the veil and breach those blackest bounds. Solitary once, no more, for help is found in frightened form of fair and freckled face.
She means herself.
I'm following.
A time bespent in chamber dream and chained to lofty quest. Then lo, a shock! Dismissed, bespurned, rejected, my lonesome purpose lost.
Why'd he do that?
Zacharias Zephyr, number 3, The Entangled Dream.
Deceiving yourself?
An actor or a mage in guise, who sways men's souls with artful feigned truth.
You, think Dirk might be swaying our souls?
Fret not, as dwell he in this deep sea womb, his strength's divorced from skyward source.
Skyward source?
The sun, I'm guessing. How do you know he likes the sun so much?
Alone he's oft espied, atop our ship, and stood enrobed in warmer light.
Dirk goes up on deck a lot, huh?
By himself.
I don't blame
I
him.
wonder.
Dirk Dansum, number 8, The Shiny Penny.
Capitalist greed?
Likened to the orchard oak, sturdy, stout, and towering tall, but bears she a quietsome grace, like a windless night on sail-still sea. I ponder, could some such thing be mine to know?
I don't see why not.
Maybe I should cut my hair short and dye it green. Maybe that'll do it.
What's that?
Madam Tadpole, number 5, The Still Waters.
Tranquility?
I wonder if she'll be more straightforward with the clues. Oh! Oh! Last time they gave me a new page, I have more clues to find. Oh, geez. Okay. I'm gonna ask her about the glass eye first.
Care to explain what this is?
Nay,
Do you know what it is?
I.
I'm not sure if that was a pun or not.
Where'd you find it?
In the parlor, on the floor.
So someone dropped it?
So it would seem.
Parlor on the floor.
Lillian's locket.
Looks familiar, don't you think?
I didn't know it had a name. Kindly close the book. I have no desire to look upon it longer.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
That face!
You know what it is?
Mine eye but chanced upon it. Nothing more.
It looks the same as her, like, uncle in the thing. Interesting.
Sim, look, it's you.
Oh, long faded yesteryear. I'm shocked you knew that she was me.
Yeah, I'm not sure you're old enough to say yesteryear in any context.
From the review, it sounds like your old magic show is pretty good.
I filled the house up every night.
So why'd you give it up?
There were other things I wished to learn. Things not found upon that stage. Oh, my fog ball.
Your fog ball?
As carved and crafted.
You made it? What for?
Well, thou mayst use it to speak with Gregory.
Sorry, Gregory? We never met a Gregory.
You wouldn't have. He lives inside the ball.
Oh.
And he's my uncle.
Oh.
And he's dead.
Oh.
And fictitious.
Oh.
'Twas my mother's own, or so I'm told.
Oh.
You don't know for sure.
I was too young. I don't remember. I dearly hope to ask her and know the truth at last.
Do you think you ever will?
The question that bestirs my soul.
She's she the daughter of a witch?
This cauldron to Mortuga held deep worth, it seemed to me. When speaking of its somber form, his words were most severe.
What did he say about it?
Lay not thy hand upon its lid, lest thou be bound to ceaseless sorrow.
Oh,
Is that a
it's
direct
cursed?
What's this?
How should I know?
It was hung up on the wall in the Illusion Theater.
So?
So, we
thought maybe you were the stargazing girl.
I am Symmetry Silkmoth.
Yeah, I know. I'm not contesting that. Never mind.
That was a touchy area.
You drew this sim?
I did.
And you hung it up on the wall? In the Illusion Theater?
I fully meant to take it down, but never had the chance.
What is it exactly?
Imprudent plans gone swift astray.
Plans for a new magic act?
Why'd you hang it upside down?
Upside down?
Yeah, I thought maybe it was part of some kind of trick or an illusion.
I didn't hang it upside down. I hung it right side up.
Really?
Someone hung it back up after it fell during the murder, I guess. I could ask her about anything and everything. I'm gonna ask about this. I'll ask everyone about the stuff found at the crime scene at least.
What is it?
I do not know and dare not guess.
Ah, come on. One little guess.
It's not my place to muse upon the things in Chamber Dream.
It's from the Dream Chamber?
Yeah, I mean... I love how she keeps saying stuff by accident. Okay, I think we said something about taking a closer look at Grip's cane. Little rubber hose dude.
You wish to converse with Cornelius? He'll be thrilled.
Oh, he has more of a face! Oh my gosh, he's adorable! He kind of looks like a bat. Oh! Ooh. I love Cornelius. Okay. Remove what?
Remove what?
The bandage around the middle.
Oh.
Why?
I'm just curious.
Do it. Ohiniki. He's two canes. Interesting. How rude. Remove the bandage from Cornelius' cane. Okay, so first thing we're asking you about is this.
How much for this one?
It's not for sale.
Oh, too rare? Too valuable?
It's from my personal collection. I really hadn't intended for you to see it.
Well, we did see it.
What's it a map to, anyway? What's the red X?
Now that's the question, isn't it?
You don't know?
Ooh.
Unfortunately, not.
Interesting. Your mask is slipping. I guess we'll ask about Cornelius.
Why does it have a bandage around the middle?
Cornelius? No, he fell down the stairs. The clumsy old thing.
Submarine. It's all just ladders, isn't it?
I promise you that's not the issue I have with that statement.
Let's ask about the compass.
What's with all the needles and cogs and stuff?
It looks like Grip's halfway through fixing it. That's what I figured, anyway.
Ah, thank heavens! That's what I was hoping for.
Sorry, what?
Perhaps I should explain. You see, Miss Seafoam came to me with a compass she needed fixing. I went to put the needle back on, but Cynthia stopped me. No, she said. The whole thing is broken. You'll have to take a look at the insides. You'll have to replace the needle. For some reason, she seemed to need it to be true.
She needed the compass to be broken.
I told her I had various spare needles I could try out as replacements, and here we are.
And you left it out so Cynthia would see it? So she'd think you were actually fixing it?
That's the idea, yes. So if you kindly put it back where you found it.
So was it never broken at all then? I mean, most likely it wasn't. I really probably should ask everyone about everything. And I should have asked Sim about the message in a bottle. I should ask everyone about this thing, because it's weird. It literally depicts the murder. Maybe we should ask Tadpole about it before anyone else. I might get back to this. Let's ask about all the suspects first.
He lived and worked in the inn opposite my emporium. I'd see him when I offered my custom at the inn, and in return, he'd come by my shop. As a sailor, Mortuga shared in my interest of nautical navigation. He even hired me for a job once.
Did he tell you he was planning to go live on a submarine?
I don't think he told anybody. After his disappearance, all I had was several largely unsatisfactory rumors. They said he disappeared into the sea, whatever that was supposed to mean. The first time I laid eyes on his eponymous submarine was when it rescued me from my fallen balloon. I can't tell you how surprised I was to see Magnus Mortuga step out onto the foredeck, although he wasn't quite the same man I'd known before.
How do you mean?
Interesting.
The light in his eyes was dulled, like he wasn't really there.
What had happened to him?
Well, I'd never found out, but perhaps the rumors
I feel
were
like that
true
was a
after
lie.
all. Perhaps he had disappeared into the sea. Before this thrilling little jaunt on the Mortuga submarine, I'd lived in Silkworm all my life. I worked for my father and eventually inherited his business. Godman Grip's nautical and aeronautical precision measurement and navigation instruments.
Snappy title.
I eventually trimmed the name down to just Mr. Grip's Emporium. That was around the same time I hired young Cornelius here as a much-needed second pair of hands.
He's a stick. He does not have hands.
Yes, running that business was my whole life for many years. Slow, sometimes tedious work, but I was extremely good at it. I especially relished in the task of deciphering and restoring old maps. The more decrepit they were, the more I enjoyed it.
And now you live in the engine room of a submarine. Must be a big change.
Yes and no.
So I wonder if you know about Cynthia then.
Young Cynthia seems quite convinced that she should be the new captain in the wake of Mortuga's death.
Sounds like you don't agree.
Well, now, I didn't say that. It's just...
You don't think she's up to the task?
On the contrary, from what I've seen, Cynthia is a remarkably bright and capable young woman. So much so that I bemoan seeing her spend her best years hidden away down here in the dark.
Fair
That
enough.
doesn't have to be permanent. She could be captain for a little while and then go do something else.
She probably won't.
I never got the details out of either of them, so I can't confirm this. But I believe Werman was invited onto the submarine by Mortuga himself.
Really? Why?
It's very strange. I can't for the life of me imagine why Mortuga would bring a journalist on board.
Werman's an author, not a journalist.
Ah, well, he used to be a journalist. He wrote for the local newspaper.
Oh.
And I will say he doesn't seem to have lost the instinct to always be on the lookout for a story. I will say, in the last day or so, Symmetry does seem particularly somber.
Because of Mortuga's death?
Yes, the problem seems to be that she considers herself a kind of catalyst.
Does she? Why?
Well, I believe she'd been working on some new project, and shortly before Mortuga died, Symmetry shared this project with him.
And?
And then he dies. It's probably just bad timing.
What kind of project was it?
I really have no idea. What's that? Oh, yes. Cornelius tells me he saw Symmetry drawing something while in the mess hall. A poster, apparently?
That's the poster we saw. Maybe I should take a closer look at it.
Cornelius tells me he spotted Miss Silkmoth drawing this while she was in the mess hall.
What's it a drawing of, exactly?
Let's have a look, shall we? That's Symmetry, I assume?
Wait, that's the
She's
cauldron.
sitting on the cauldron, facing a window?
Oh. That's the cauldron. That went over my head before. Yeah, I really should have taken a closer look at that thing.
What'd you make of old Dr. Zephyr? Not a fan?
There's been some speculation that his experiments may be dangerous or even harmful. Although it's hard to be sure, since he seems so reluctant to admit what they actually are.
You don't even know? I would have thought, since you've both been here for a while.
Well, yes, Zacharias was one of the only 2 souls aboard the submarine when I arrived, but he never made me feel especially welcome, and he certainly wasn't keen on me poking around his dream chamber. In fact, he always seemed somewhat wary of me, like my arrival was going to scupper his plans in some way.
I guess Zephyr and Mortuga weren't expecting anyone else to show up.
I'm convinced Tadpole is just branding. Nobody names their child Tadpole, come on.
Why would she need branding?
You're serious? She's all branding. The name, the look, the identity as a half-mermaid, it's all theatrics.
I just don't get why she'd need to have a fake identity like that.
No, she doesn't, not anymore. It's vestigial, I think, left over from some previous endeavor.
Weird, isn't it? Bringing your old branding with you onto the submarine. What would be the point?
Aha! This must be where Madame Tadpole got her stage name.
You think? She's not called Madame Mermaid Orb.
I noticed Dirk seems to be trying to tell Werman what to write in his book.
Is he just trying to make sure Worman gets it done? Or is he trying to get him to write it in a certain way?
A little of both, I'd wager.
Maybe he's in league with Werman's publisher.
Dirk? That can't be right. If I recall correctly, he told me he worked for something called, Oh yes, thank you, Cornelius. Wit and Whimsy, that was it. But I'm not sure what
It's a movie production company. It's owned by Vincent Van de Peer. He's a director and producer.
Well, someone's well informed.
Vincent once went location scouting in the swamp where I worked as a gift shop sales clerk.
Ah, of course.
I love how they call back to that.
You know, there was something I noticed while giving Mariana a tour of the submarine. Soon after we entered the bilge, she whipped out her tobacco pipe with a strange kind of urgency.
Did she smoke it?
Well, she put it in her mouth, but she didn't light it. What's that, Cornelius? You've never seen her light it? Well, now you mention it.
Yeah, probably not a good idea to smoke inside a submarine anyway.
Yes, and Mariana seems like such a stickler for health and safety regulations.
Interesting. Anything else I should ask about? You might know something about this.
Goodness me.
What's it a photo of?
Well, it's a face. I suppose we can agree on that.
Doesn't look like any face I've ever seen.
No, well, perhaps you ought to count yourself lucky.
Ooh! Interesting. I'll ask about all the ship-related stuff.
Two individuals in contention of the ownership, however, recent developments exploded. No, I don't like it.
No, what's wrong with it?
The wording, it's too vague. It could be about anything.
But if it's not about Cynthia and Mortuga, what would it be about?
I couldn't say, but I stand by it. There's a chance Cynthia's got the wrong end of the stick. Perhaps she oughtn't be captain after all. Oh, sorry, Cornelius. He doesn't like it when I say wrong end of the stick.
We should ask about the stuff we found at the crime scene.
So what's the deal with this cauldron?
I've no idea.
Really? I figured you've been here a while. Surely Mortuga would have mentioned it.
He never did. Seems like he was keeping it secret.
From who?
From everyone.
Why would it need to be a secret?
Maybe he just wanted it all
cursed.
for himself. Yeah, whatever was in there, I mean.
It wasn't really Mortuga's modus operandi to be selfish like that. Quite honestly, it's more likely to be the exact opposite.
What, so keeping it secret was him being selfless, somehow?
Like if it was dangerous. He kept it hidden as a way of keeping you all safe.
I'll ask about the buoy.
Wonderful, isn't it? Cornelius thinks it might be his great-grandmother. For all I know, he may be right.
It belonged to Mortuga, I assume?
Yes, and to me it sits right alongside that iron bell in his office and that stone cauldron in the storeroom. Together they form Mortuga's collection of inexplicably cursed-looking nautical artifacts.
Maybe they do form a set.
What did he say was in his room? It went over my head. I have to go back and find out. I'm gonna ask about this.
Ah, yes. Can't really miss it, can you?
It's creeping me out, but I really want to know what it is.
I wouldn't lose sleep over it if I were you.
He knows more than he lets on.
We think Mortuga might have dropped this when he was killed.
You can think that all you like. Personally, I think it came from somewhere else.
If it wasn't dropped by Mortuga, perhaps it was dropped by the culprit?
Might have been neither.
You're suggesting this bottle made its own way into the crime scene?
Maybe.
I'll ask about the sailcloth.
This is from a ship's sail?
I think so?
Did you sell sails? In your shop?
No, ship parts like that fell within the remit of the Drummond shipyard, a few doors down.
Ooh, I should ask about this.
Oh, yes, I remember hearing about this. A submarine constructed by the harbour master and the shipyard mechanic, who I believe was her husband.
Where'd you hear about it?
Just gossip from around town.
Ask about
What do you
this.
make of this?
A message in a bottle?
There's a little drawing, too. Some kind of symbol?
To me, it looks like a diagram.
It's literally the
Where
crime
did this bottle
scene.
come from?
I'm pretty sure Tadpole fished it out of the ocean.
That's how she got all the stuff in her room, I think.
Well, that's a delightful little habit, isn't it?
What's the deal with this blueprint? It's kind of a mess.
They say Mortuga bought an incomplete submarine and then paid for it to be completed. So it only makes sense that the blueprint's as ramshackle as the ship itself.
Where did you
Interesting.
buy it from?
How'd he pay for it?
One, the shipyard, I imagine, and two, I have no idea. It never seemed to
I
have
feel
any
like you're
money.
lying.
Do you know how the wheel got damaged?
It looks in working order to me.
No, look. Some of the spokes are different. It looks like they broke off and got replaced.
Oh, yeah.
You're quite right. Although it's not exactly at odds with the ship as a whole, is it?
Meaning?
Look around you. She's a ramshackle old thing. Sturdy, yes, even handsome in places, but undeniably a patchwork of sorts. Yes, this was clearly made by someone who understands the value of iconography.
You mean the S emblems?
The whole thing?
Maybe I should ask about the typewriter, too, because the name on the
Werman's
back.
still attempting to wrestle his grand opus into existence, is he? I rather thought he'd be done by now. Is that a sun?
Probably. Although it could be a wheel.
Ah, yes, wheel tablets.
Wheel tablets. I guess that's it for now.
I wonder if Mariana would let us take a closer look at that pipe of hers.
It can't hurt to ask.
Interesting. So it's like there's this whole new element aside from suspicion where you look at something that someone has.
You want to look at my pipe?
If you don't mind.
By all means.
Oh, I don't think this is for tobacco. Interesting. What is this? It's a recording device! Oh, that's so clever!
Sally, despite what you may have read in popular detective fiction, this is no time to smoke a pipe.
I'm not gonna smoke it. I want to listen to it.
You... what?
It's a little tape player.
Come on, give it up. Just let me take it.
I'm sorry, Tanya. I cannot.
But why'd you even need to?
I've told you before.
No, you haven't. All you've ever told me is that you...
I'd like to request that you return to your room. I have something I must attend to.
Interesting.
Hey, listen, why don't we just kill him? Now, that helps both of us. If he
Huh?
dies, we're both free, right? Come on, I know you don't have any better ideas.
Oh, interesting.
The stargazing girl stares into the ink-black void. Upon her trembling lips, a question born. A forbidden query of what may be and what may not be. The void, unyielding to the girl's plight, stares back. It speaks.
Close your eyes, my love, and be still, for this is the end and the beginning.
Oh, it sounds like maybe Tadpole and Sim were working on an act together? Unless that was some other woman, but it sounded like Tadpole. So it wasn't a murder. Static? Aw, dang it. Discover Mariana Moon's secret dictaphone. That is so cool! Should I talk to Mariana Moon or should I talk to one of the other people? I kind of want to talk to this guy. He's a little sussy to me. Oh, but I did also want to look at... Oh! I guess I have an idea of how much stuff I need to find. Well, what do you mean cell phone? Is it ringing? 202... Like, surely I can't call people on a sub. Did I just get a text? Yeah, I don't know. I already read all this before. Ah! That startled me. Alright, so with Mariana Moon, there's lots of stuff I could ask her about, but she's not on the top of my list right now. I might come back to her. Look through everything on Dirk's cell phone. Wait, did I miss something? I thought I saw everything before. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. But it looks like someone's basically saying he has another deal if he could get out of this, other movie. I'm gonna talk to Zephyr. Let's see, what was that thing else? Ah, this. I want to ask about this.
Dr. Zephyr, is this yours?
I don't immediately recognize it.
You sure? It really looks like something that had belonged to you.
Of course, I do concede that I have many similar bottles here in my dream chamber, so it's wholly possible that it originated in my collection.
Nice answer. Totally non-committal.
What about these?
Bottled sunlight. It appears somebody's looking to protect themselves from vampires.
There's no vampire on board.
Or vitamin D.
Of course not.
What about Mortuga?
I'll admit, it was a rumor for a time.
He's been here a while. Maybe he knows about this.
I believe this to be a depiction of a being known as the Mermaid. However, I've nothing to compare it with, as it's the only depiction I know of.
It doesn't look much like a mermaid.
It doesn't look much like anything, really. Except for the fact it's got a face. At least, I think that's a face.
Stories alluding to such a being were the reason I traveled to Silkworm in the first place. However, I was disappointed to discover that nobody in town seemed to know what I was talking about. It seems to be a secret held by only a very select few.
What can you tell us about this?
Before we left port on the submarine's maiden voyage, Magnus asked a favor of me. He wished for me to venture into the Stone Top Inn, collect this cauldron, and bring it on board.
This was
Why
in the
couldn't he
Stone
do it
Top
himself?
Inn?
He'd have been strong enough, surely.
I'm not sure exactly. I was already preparing to bring a large amount of heavy equipment on board. I suppose Magnus considered it logical to fold the cauldron into that set.
Was it shut and locked?
Shut, locked, and covered with the sailcloth. Magnus never told me what he kept inside it, if that's what you're asking.
This sailcloth?
It's the cloth that Magnus used to cover the cauldron.
Why would he
Oh.
need to keep it covered?
Either to keep it away from prying eyes, or perhaps he concealed it for his own benefit.
Interesting. Do you know anything about this?
That belonged to Magnus Mortuga, but I suppose it should pass along to Cynthia.
Cynthia doesn't get all of Mortuga's stuff just because she took over as captain, surely.
Of course not. However, I imagine at some point Cynthia may wish to unlock the captain's cabin.
She'd need a glass eyeball to do that?
Naturally. While it holds the pretense of being an eyeball, in truth, it is a key.
Oh! Well, that's helpful.
How long has this been chained to the foredeck? Do you know?
Since the conception of the submarine, as far as I know. The conception of its current incarnation, I should say. The wider history of the vessel reaches back a good deal further, of course.
Let's ask about this then.
This seems to be a personal item of Cynthia's. As such, it is not my place to make a comment.
I just realized that the silkworm thing is in that photo on the left side. It completely went over my head. Just because I was so focused on everything else in that photo. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'll bite. What's a hex bottle?
It is a glass container with a hex inside.
A hex like a magic spell?
More like a
I've
curse.
been forthcoming thus far. Unusually so for a man of my nature. However, certain things I shall be keeping to myself, especially if it has no bearing on your investigation.
What if we can prove it's got something to do with the murder? Or the crime scene?
Ah, well then you'd have forced my hand, wouldn't you?
There's a lot of stuff I want to ask about. I'm just trying to prioritize. I'll ask about this.
If only it hadn't been torn in two, then I could be sure.
Oh, it's torn in
what?
two?
The branch of red coral, at the base of the map. I'm wondering if that's the treasure you'd find if you traveled to the X marked in the center.
I don't know why it didn't click in my brain that it's torn in two.
It's an incantation sealed in a glass bottle. Traditionally, you might bury such a thing under the floorboards of your house to protect from black magic.
What about if you threw it into the ocean? Would that do anything?
Likely it would have no effect. The ocean is simply too large to be held to account in this way. It rather seems that Cynthia is using the contract as a talisman.
A talisman? Like, as protection?
I did notice she taped it to the back of the chair in the control room, so it's like you can't go in there unless you acknowledge it.
Correct. The contract is a shield behind which Cynthia hides. You know, Magnus never liked the name Mortuga Submarine.
Surely he was the one who chose that name.
I believe it was something that just happened. He didn't have a willing hand in it. All told, Magnus was rather dismissive of the notion that the submarine should bear his moniker.
But it was his submarine.
He was dismissive of that notion, too.
Interesting. I still think he might be Cynthia's father.
Has the wheel always looked like that?
Like what?
With one side broken off and replaced with a different material.
It's never been my job to steer the ship, so I've never really taken any notice.
Fair enough.
It's a fine garment, is it not?
Has it been in the control room the whole time?
From the moment I first entered the submarine.
But it doesn't belong to Mortuga.
It does not. The face from the ether. It must be.
What's that?
Tell me, where did you find this?
It was locked in a safe.
Was it now? Would you mind if I took it off your hands?
It's not ours to give.
No, of course.
I haven't asked anyone about this yet.
A shrink ray, I assume?
It actually does look like a shrink ray. All right, Grimoire, I'll be the guinea pig. Zap me.
Well, it could be an enlightenment ray. Perhaps you ought to zap me instead.
No one's getting zapped.
The ship's compass. I witnessed Cynthia carrying this from the control room the night Magnus was murdered.
Yeah, I think it broke. She was taking it to get fixed.
Odd, it's never broken before. There must be a connection.
Where do you get this from?
It is on loan from Miss Silkmoth.
So it's for
okay.
some kind of magic trick.
I thought it was a crystal ball, like a fortune teller would use.
Indeed, it is a divining orb of a sort. However, I am not using it to see into the future, for such a pursuit is not but folly and nonsense.
Right, but I'm sure whatever you're using it for is totally rational and sensible.
Do not question the orb.
I'm always telling him that.
I really could be asking people about more things, so just try not to get bogged down, you know? I'm gonna ask about this, and then call it.
What is this, anyway?
It is what it says it is, a quarterly journal of listings and inquiries.
I noticed the prices are listed as ounces, and that's gold, I'm pretty sure.
These numbers are merely a way to ascribe a universal value. Most transactions take the form of a trade, exchanging items of equivalent worth.
Oh wait, so are these things that people have and they want to sell? Or is it stuff people want to buy?
Both.
What about that last one? The mermaid's tongue.
Likely the most contentious item ever to be listed in the journal. Desperately coveted by those who believe, and disdained by those who don't.
Those who believe what?
That such a thing could even exist.
I could ask you about Cornelius Kane. You know what? I'm going to.
Godric Grip's hand-carved talisman.
You think everything's a talisman.
I thought it was just a part of the branding for his shop.
It may well be. Nonetheless, I conclude that it is imbued with energy, and its primary function is to be an anchor.
It's not heavy enough to be an anchor. I'm pretty sure it would float.
He means an emotional anchor.
Oh, right.
It would float. What an enchanting thought.
Uh-oh, you've given him an idea.
It may transpire that the true meaning of the cane is found in its unsinkability.
So it's a reminder not to sink, not to drown.
Like some kind of life preserver?
This.
Now this is a talisman, surely.
On the surface, it appears so. However, in this instance, I think the concept has been inverted.
A reverse talisman.
Basically a curse. I don't think I need to ask about anything else. I might ask about this. I'll ask about
As
this.
good as they were, it was not Miss Silkmoth's politricks that interested me. Rather, I was interested in the base mindset they were a symptom of. In particular, her ruminations upon the great unknowns of life and death. There are clues to it, right here. Look at the choice of words. Unfathomable, inconceivable. And on the reverse, you need only look at the chosen subject matter for her newest work.
It's a Grim Reaper.
I think that's all I need to ask about for now. Oh, I haven't asked about any of the people. I got distracted.
How did you meet Mortuga?
It was on my first visit to Silkworm many years ago. I was merely passing through, so I stayed at the inn where Magnus was working at the time.
So Mortuga was just an innkeeper at this point.
Not even. The innkeeper was a woman named Felicia Stonetop. Magnus merely worked under her charge. The two of them split their time between running the inn and running a small sailing ship.
Sounds like quite a nice life.
Okay, so it's actually Felicia Stonetop that is Freya's mother. I forgot her last name. But still. So he worked with Freya Fellow's mother.
So, Dr. Zephyr, I'm guessing you don't have an actual doctorate.
Correct. I walk not the path of formal academic recognition, not for lack of trying, you understand. 8 separate institutions turned me away, asserting that my ideas were, quote, incompatible with our modern world. They forget, of course, that the modern world is a fleeting and ever-changing thing. Indeed, all of history's greatest scientists battled with such short-sighted stubbornness.
So, you want to be one of history's greatest scientists, and fundamentally change how we view the world?
Is that so much to ask?
I mean, yeah, it might be.
So then how did you end up studying dreams?
It was the result of acquiring a particular specimen. It opened up new ways to study the subconscious mind.
A specimen? Like what? An animal?
Yeah, I'm picturing like a lizard floating in a jar of formaldehyde.
Something like that.
So, what are you working on now? Here in your dream chamber?
I'm studying subconscious spirit transmissions, analyzing their meaning, their intention.
Do you need to be in a submarine to do that?
Of course not. However, positioning myself here affords me other opportunities.
Like what?
The possibility of studying the most important specimen of all. If her transmission could be analyzed, interpreted, it would be an unparalleled discovery.
Her?
She is all that stirs in the minds of men that they shall never know. Being
the picture?
known only as the Mermaid.
Ah.
A person?
I've told you all I know.
Then apparently you don't know much at all.
Correct. I first learned about Symmetry from a newspaper article detailing her residency at the Fortuna Hall Theater. On the surface, it was merely a review of a magic show, but I felt something behind it, something of great interest. To me, it spoke of someone with a close connection to the ethereal plane. Taking an excursion from the submarine, I attended the performance. Afterward, I requested an audience with Miss Silkmoth herself. And speaking with her for a scant few minutes, I learned two things. First, and most importantly, my instincts had been correct. She was indeed fascinated with the great unanswered questions of metaphysicality. She held a yearning to understand that which could not ordinarily be understood. A woman after my own heart.
What was the other thing? You said you learned two things.
That she was thoroughly unhappy with her lot at Fortuna Hall. The theater owner was a heartless woman who, among other indiscretions, did not compensate Symmetry for her work.
Ew.
But she had no family, nor any other connections. She had nowhere else to go.
So you invited her to come live on the submarine?
To put it simply,
Did she bring all her props and stuff with her?
everything she could carry.
Why? Was she gonna keep working as an illusionist on the submarine?
No, Miss Silkmoth would be working with me here in the Dream Chamber.
I notice she's not here anymore.
Her tenure with me has come to an end. She has moved on to pastures anew.
Interesting.
It is no mark against Cynthia's character. She is a sharp young woman and capable engineer. But I was wholly surprised to learn that she had become captain.
Did she never say she wanted to be captain?
On the contrary, I was aware she'd held such aspirations, initially. But I was under the impression that her campaign had ended in failure.
Meaning?
That Miss Seafoam had made her ambitions known to Magnus, but he had shut them down. It is hypothesized that Miss Moon was embroiled in some form of deal with Magnus Mortuga.
What kind of deal?
What would she give him? Money?
His heart beat not for money and things.
What did it beat for?
People. Kinship.
So, Mariana gave him a person?
Maybe information about a person, or how to find a person.
I have a curious observation about Mr. Werman. Unfortunately, I haven't had the time to perform an analysis, let alone propose a hypothesis.
That's okay. Just tell us anyway.
I observed that he did not seem at all saddened or sorrowed by the death of Magnus Mortuga.
You can't know that. Some people don't always show emotion on the surface.
Of course, quite true. However, Mr. Werman did display an emotion. Relief.
Relief?
Ooh.
Gazing upon the crime scene, much of the tension coiled up in Mr. Werman's body visibly dissipated, and thereafter he seemed
Interesting.
energized, galvanized. I noticed Mr. Dansom was quite determined to hold conversation with Magnus.
What did Dirk want to talk to Mortuga about?
Nothing. It was the act of conversation itself he was after. First-hand experience of Mortuga's mannerisms, affectations, and vocabulary. When I inquired as to why Mr. Dansom held fascination for such things, he said simply, research. It really is fortuitous that Madame Tadpole found her way to the Mortuga submarine. Not only is she unusually well suited to living within the confines of the ocean, but she was also unusually compatible with Magnus Mortuga. As far as I know, the two formed a sincere friendship.
Huh. I wonder if she knows any of his secrets.
She may just. I'm to believe Tadpole had taken it upon herself to discover the source of Mortuga's internal anguish. In her words, she wished to understand him so that she could help him. It was in the course of this endeavor that she begun scouring the ship for information. On one occasion, I entered the captain's cabin to speak with Magnus, but instead I discovered Tadpole quite alone, trawling through his bookshelf. I asked her what she was looking for. She said she didn't know.
Interesting. I think that might be all I want to ask about for now. Maybe I'll go ahead and ask... Ooh, I should ask about the newspaper clipping. I could probably ask about the newspaper.
This is where I first learned about Miss Silkmoth and her residence at the Fortuna Hall Theater.
This was after you'd started living in the submarine.
Correct.
So Mortuga had the newspaper on board with him.
Only this solitary page.
I bet it has something to do with what's on the back of it, because it has the woman he used to work with and that serpent and whatnot. I'll ask about this, too.
A photograph of a divine moon ritual. The man holds the orb aloft, and the being within is imbued with rays of mystic light, granting eternal moon wisdom.
Eternal moon wisdom, huh?
I have that. I skipped the ritual, though.
Impressive.
Also, I can shoot moon lasers out of my eyes.
Now you're just being ridiculous.
I think I want to talk to Madame Tadpole next. Actually, can I go into the captain's quarters first? Let me see if I can do that. Use item. Eyeball key. Teru, are you watching right now? Are you watching? You didn't say anything. I see you banning stuff. Also, I got an achievement called Aye Aye Captain. Why are there eyeballs in here?
It's a treasure chest.
With a person inside.
Someone's peeking out from inside.
Hello?
Oh, the heck? Kinda looks like Cynthia's mom. A small handheld radio hidden in the captain's cabinet seems to be broken. Well, let's fix it then. I need to look around here, but I kinda want to see if I could get this thing fixed now. I don't suppose you can fix a walkie-talkie.
Could this be Cynthia's attempt to get our submarine up to code and finally install a radio?
Why doesn't the ship have a radio?
1, Mortuga didn't like to use technology if he could avoid it. And 2, he didn't like to communicate with the outside world if he could avoid it.
I'm not sure I agree with that second one. There's no way all these people showed up on the submarine if Mortuga wasn't contacting the outside world.
You know, there may be something to that.
Okay, I guess he can't fix it. I'm gonna ask him about the strange device.
Do you know what this does?
Doesn't appear to do anything, does it? Perhaps it's broken.
Could you fix it?
I only deal with the mechanical, the clockwork, and, at a push, the hydraulic.
Okay, well, I don't know who else could fix the walkie-talkie. Maybe I'll show it to Cynthia. Here we go.
Cynthia, this radio looks kinda like you.
Looks
Aw,
more like
you
her
really
mom.
think so?
Why did she take that as a compliment?
Does it belong to you?
Of course, I brought it with me. That's how I first
Oh, you
contacted
did?
the submarine from the outside.
You used the radio to contact Mortuga, and you asked him to let you into the submarine?
But the other guy said he didn't have a radio.
Yep.
Oh, wait, so there's a receiver in the control room?
No. Well, kinda.
So, you know what? Never mind.
No, never mind that. I'm gonna ask her about the strange device. At long last, I have returned from the outside. Hi, Teru. Also, I think your game volume is muted. Shoot. Oh, crap. Well, that's not good. Shh. Okay, I'm gonna try to go back and click on all the things that I got. Well, this is gonna be a pain to edit in the future. Okay, what else did I do? I went in here. And we clicked on this. And that's where we found it. Okay. I can't believe I forgot to turn the audio on. Thank you. Teru, I'm glad you showed up when you did. Okay. That's frustrating, but at least it wasn't for too long. I need to be more careful about stuff like that in the future. This looks important.
It's a painting.
It's beautiful. Probably haunted, but beautiful.
Her. Oh. I think this is, a framed painting of a woman found in the captain's cabin. There's a metal plaque on the base of the frame with the word her engraved on it. I think this is Felicia, the woman that was talked about before. Oh, hello. What is this? And Mother finally let me have the map, most of it anyway. The important bits are all still there. Problem, I spent all last night trying to decipher the actual coordinates. I couldn't do it. Magnus couldn't do it either, but he said we could pay someone to do it for us. So I've put him in charge of that while I make preparations on the ship. I need to... Wait, what? Oh, that was probably the end of it. I need to. Wanted to turn around and go back to Silkworm empty-handed, never. So all the way there, he was sulky and moody, even more than usual, I mean. He could be such a baby sometimes. I didn't let it bother me because, as I had known it would, the moment we saw the green light, his curiosity got the better. Hauled it up, took forever, it's super heavy, and I really didn't want any of it to get damaged. Once it's on deck, Magnus put his arms around it to turn the things. It can just about reach, but I told him not to do it like that. Might not be safe since we don't know exactly what'll happen. So I said we could do it together, one each. That works just fine, but we what? Interesting. It's like all of these are broken up.
So, who is it? Grimoire.
Let's make sure to ask everyone about this.
Everyone.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what kind of responses we get.
Interesting.
Is that a bell?
I think so.
Why is it hanging over the desk?
I forget what the other guy said was the other thing that Magnus kept in here. Heavy iron bell hanging above Mortuga's desk in the captain's cabin. Moon. Here. Moon. There's a red bit there. Interesting. Well, it seems to tell a story. Under the sea, little egg, born, crawling off the beach, under the sea. Interesting. Oh, this must be what they used to open the thing. It matches. It matches the... Hang on. Look, the cauldron. It's right here. When you shut it, it matches. That must be what's used to unlock it.
It's a ship in a bottle.
I have clues turned off, don't I?
Really? What ship is it?
Oh. Oh, that thing tied up in the back. It must be this part right here. I think this is supposed to be Magnus and what's her name? Felicia. And the sail. Oh, and hey, this is a dropper thing. It looks like it came with the moon bottle thing that we found earlier. A wooden model ship in a glass bottle. It was on Mortuga's desk in the captain's cabin. I don't feel like we should shake it. But we did anyway. Like, it matches...
Would you not shake it like that? You're gonna break it.
I think it already is broken. Listen.
Oh.
Something got loose on the inside.
Interesting. But yeah, there was a dropper next to it that looks like it came with this. Interesting. Let me see if I have hints turned off. Yeah, I have hints turned off, so I don't know why it was shining.
That's one impressive chair.
Fit for a captain.
There's a globe.
With all 7 seas.
A candle on a skull on a book.
So was Mortuga a pirate or what?
I don't think he actually did any pirating. I'd say he was pirate adjacent.
What about these
A
scrolls?
candle on a skull.
So-
I want to look
I'd
at
say it
scrolls,
was
but okay.
pirate. Mortuga's desk.
Are we gonna
Anything
open
in the
it?
drawers?
Just dust.
That's almost weirder.
It's an old birdcage.
Minus the bird.
Storage boxes.
Why keep them in here, I wonder?
Where else would they be?
The storage room?
A storage room?
What's that on the wall?
No idea. It's written in a language I don't recognize.
What's that on the wall?
Oh, same thing.
No, it's written in a language I don't...
It's Mortuga's bookshelf.
A lot of these aren't books. They're scrolls.
Scroll shelf.
Anything else of importance in here?
Nice window.
It looks directly out the back of the ship.
Oh.
The ship?
Yeah, you know, the submarine. What's that saying? If walls had eyes?
I think it's
Something like
ears.
that.
Or if walls could talk.
It's an old rug.
It's old, but it's not quite as dusty as the rest of the room.
Probably because he used it. I was hoping there was a secret passageway under his desk. Alright. Let's talk to Tadpole. We found a lot of stuff about her. I'll ask about suspects first.
I really liked him. He wasn't like anyone else I've met.
What did you like about him?
He was this great combination of super introverted and super proactive. Like you'd be complaining that you had a headache or whatever, and he wouldn't say a word. But then the next morning, you'd wake up and find painkillers beside your bed.
Wow.
Aw.
Kinda creepy, sneaking into your room at night.
And where would you get painkillers on a submarine?
The point is, he actually cared about other people. Really, the only person he was hard on was himself.
Go on.
Well, for one, he never let himself leave the submarine, even if he wanted to.
Did he want to?
I think so.
Then what was stopping him?
I wish I could say.
I think either he was cursed or he thought he was cursed.
Miss Tadpole, you said you were an Olympic-level swimmer.
Oh, sure. They never let me compete, though. I got banned way back when I used to swim in regionals.
Why? What did you do?
Nothing. They just decided I had certain physical abnormalities that made it unfair to the other swimmers.
That kind of sucks.
Is she
It's
intersex?
whatever. I never really cared about competing anyway.
So what did you do after you got banned?
Oh, you know, left home, traveled, got a job, quit that job, traveled some more.
And, have you always been green?
Oh, you finally built up the courage to ask, huh? No, it was a reaction to some chemicals we used in a little water tank I used to swim in. The doctor said it's reversible, but I couldn't afford the treatment, so yeah, I'm green. Yeah, Zephyr and I had a little falling out.
Over what? Something to do with his experiments?
In theory, I really don't care what he does in his lab. I just didn't like that he dragged Sim into it.
What do you mean?
Well, technically the gills are tattoos. She mentioned that in the previous chapter we played.
When I first got here, Sim was working for Zephyr in the Dream Chamber.
What were they working on? Researching dreams, I guess?
Well, sure, that was part of it. They even had Mortuga as a test subject at one point.
They were researching Mortuga's dreams?
Look, it's not the dreams that were the problem. It's the communicating with spirits from the other world stuff.
Oh, like talking with the afterlife.
Zephyr's a grown man. If he wants to research that stuff, he's free to do so. But Sim's still young. I didn't want her getting misled, so I put a stop to it.
How?
I made Zephyr tell Sim he didn't need her anymore.
Ouch.
Ooh.
It's for the best.
Honestly, respect.
Sim's quite delicate. She's got some real self-worth issues.
She's kinda eerie.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got this 1,000-yard stare, like a rabbit in the headlights.
She's got a unique way of speaking, too.
Yeah, I'm still not sure how much of it is sincere and how much is residual from her time performing on stage. I have heard her talking more normally, though, when she's with Cynthia.
What about Sim's
That's
parents?
cute.
Orphan. As far as I know, she was homeless for a while, until the system picked her up and she got moved into the theater.
So, she's never had any kind of normal life.
Nope. That 1,000-yard stare's starting to make a little more sense now, huh?
Yeah?
I know he used to run a shop selling compasses or whatever, but from what I gather, he knew it wasn't really his life's calling. Although he seems to have fallen back into it, so I don't know what's going on there. Creature of habit, I guess.
If Grip didn't actually want to work in a shop, what did he want to do?
He wanted to be the navigator for the submarine.
He'd probably be pretty good at that.
Problem was, Magnus didn't need a navigator. Didn't want one.
What?
It's just, now that Mortuga's dead and there's a new captain.
You're thinking Grip might finally get to be navigator? Under Cynthia?
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't think Grip wants to be Cynthia's navigator. I think he wanted to be Mortuga's navigator.
Interesting. Has more to do with the person than the job.
Little Cynthia. She's cute, huh?
I don't know if that's an appropriate way to talk about your captain.
You're so right.
You think her being captain is kind of a joke?
It's not a joke to her. She cares a lot about the submarine. I just don't think it's doing her any good to care that much. It's just a hunk of metal after all.
And wood. Some of it is made out of wood, I noticed.
Did Mortuga want Cynthia to succeed him as captain? Did he ever mention it?
No, I'd say he probably felt the same way I do about it.
Which is?
That she's too young and too bright to be living down here in the dark.
Fair enough. They've been doing some, Teddy, you missed it, but they've been saying some stuff that makes me think Cynthia is Mortuga's daughter. Like, they kind of hinted at it. Well, not hinted at it, but like, it's a theory I have.
I couldn't believe it when she showed up. I swear this submarine is like some kind of giant sink strainer.
You know Mariana Moon from before?
Yeah, we've crossed paths. We very briefly both worked for the same guy.
What guy? Doing what?
Performance art. Mariana's act was storytelling.
What about?
The show I saw was about the history of Silkworm on Sea, with a focus on all the rumors and urban myths. This was before I'd even been there myself. She even mentioned the rumor of the Mortuga submarine, how she'd been in Silkworm looking for it.
What was the rumor?
Just that there was supposed to be this haunted submarine with a captain who got cursed to live underwater forever.
Sounds made up.
I know,
I don't know
right?
that it is. Potentially the plot thing is, yeah.
Now when Werman got here, that's when things got interesting.
Why? Because he's a famous author?
Oh no, I don't care about that. I don't read pulp literature.
Oh, right.
Then what's so interesting?
Okay, so Werman's from Silkworm, just like Mortuga. And after he arrived on the submarine, Mortuga spent a lot of time talking with him.
Wait, you think they knew each other from before? From when they both lived in the town?
No, but I do think they share a connection.
Like maybe they have a mutual friend or something?
Something like that.
Then it seems like Mortuga would have wanted Werman on the submarine if he had something to gain from it, even if it was just information.
What information, though? What was Mortuga trying to find out?
I have a theory, but it involves spoilers I accidentally got, so I won't say anything.
Dirk's got a little crush on me, pretty sure.
Cute.
He's a good egg, but he's not my type. I don't go in for the Boy Scout look. Now, if he grew a beard, that might be open for negotiation.
Sure, I could see that.
Sorry, could we maybe talk about something more relevant?
Alright, we found her ID.
Hey, where did you,
Does this belong to you? We found it in the bilge.
You dropped it, maybe?
Ocean Rescue Divers Association. Is this an organization you used to work for?
Maybe.
Let's see. Where's the other? Oh, I didn't realize the ship in the bottle was a clue. I probably should have. What was the other? This thing.
Is that you in the photo, Miss Tadpole?
No, I'm not that buff, and my beard isn't that thick.
The woman in the glass ball.
She looks just like you, except she has long hair and a mermaid tail.
It's a fake tail. I don't wear it anymore. It actually slowed me down. Not that I could really swim in that little ball anyway.
So who's the guy?
But just some guy, not important.
We found this in her safe.
Hands off, it's mine.
What's this symbol on the front? Looks like someone scratched it in with a claw or something.
None of your business.
How do you get it open?
You don't.
You don't know the code?
Oh, I know it. But you don't.
Is it your phone number? Your birthday?
Name of your childhood pet?
Sally, it's a number.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. I want to ask her about this.
You know, I think this painting is the answer.
To what?
Everything. Magnus Mortuga, what he was doing, what he was thinking, even maybe how and why he died.
I swear, there's always a painting with a secret in it.
Where did you get this bottle from?
I found it in the ocean, like everything else in here.
When? Recently?
Yeah, this morning.
Was it near the submarine?
Of course, I never go too far out.
Are you gonna open it up?
No way, it's a message in a bottle. If I opened it, it'd just be a message and a bottle. Not nearly as interesting.
Okay, but the message in a bottle literally plays by... Yes, it's like what happened in the murder, play by play. I feel like we're not talking enough about that.
Looks like Mortuga chose to use a typewriter for this.
To make it more official, maybe?
It's more that he didn't like writing by hand. He'd even sometimes ask me to write things for him.
Like what?
Oh, just little notes, you know.
Someone's gonna have to open that bottle at some point. Probably. I mean, we were able to read most of it. I'll show you later. Once we're done questioning her. Let's see.
Oh, this thing weighs a ton.
Reckon you could pick it up? You're pretty strong, right?
I could maybe get my arms around it, just about.
What about Mortuga?
Probably, but he had real big arms, like me.
But for anyone else, it'd be a two-person job.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's ask about the stuff we found at the crime scene. I forgot I haven't talked to her at all yet.
All I can say for sure is that at one time, this cauldron spent several years underwater. Not just underwater, but in the ocean. I can tell by the growth of the barnacles and algae.
There's no growth on the inside, though. Or on the lid.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
What?
I feel like I know what this is.
The thing in the painting. You've seen it?
Not seen it. More like felt it. I'm pretty sure it's out there. Maybe even right now.
Should we be worried about this?
That's up to you.
Fair enough. You know anything about this?
This was on the floor of the crime scene. Do you know what it is?
Poison, maybe?
We don't know that. We don't know what it is.
Doesn't make any sense for it to be poison. Magnus was killed with a blade. Something sharp.
Right. But there wasn't anything like that at the crime scene.
Well, then it must be somewhere else. Magnus wouldn't bring this inside the submarine, but he didn't seem to want to get rid of it either.
So it must have some kind of purpose.
We already know what it does. We saw it on the way in. It shines a big green light so you know where to go to find the submarine.
That drawing of the coral, it looks familiar.
Oh, it's just a generic piece of red coral, isn't it?
It reminds me of a piece I found in the ocean recently.
Can I see it? Do you still have it?
No.
Great.
I'm pretty sure Magnus kept this in the storeroom.
He had it covering the cauldron, I guess?
It seems likely.
Just to protect it from dust?
Or maybe he was specifically keeping it hidden.
Tadpole, is this a photo of you?
Why'd you say that?
It's an underwater photo. and it kind of looks like a woman's face. I just thought...
All mysterious underwater women look alike, is that
no,
I'm kidding.
For the record, I don't think it looks like you.
Right. It doesn't. In fact, it doesn't look like anyone.
I'll ask about this.
Cynthia mentioned the ship's compass broke. Looks like Grip's in the middle of fixing it.
Did Cynthia say exactly how it broke, or what was wrong with it?
She just said it was acting erratically.
I'll ask about this and then leave it at that for now.
I'm pretty sure Magnus carved this himself. No idea how he got it into the bottle, though.
Trick of the trade, I guess.
I know one way
You build
could
it
get
in the
out
bottle.
of the bottle.
That's a last resort.
Oh, I should ask her about the recording on the wooden pipe.
Mariana's like a little mole digging around for worms, except the worms are other people's secrets.
Oh, I can't imagine what you'd get on me. I don't have any secrets.
What about your first name?
What about your second name?
Let's change the subject.
I don't think there's anything else of super importance to ask yet that I know of, so I'll leave it at that for now. I will probably eventually ask everyone about everything, but not right this second.
Tadpole didn't give us the code for the pocketbook.
I noticed.
So what now?
Maybe someone else will know it.
Yeah, I doubt it.
How about this? If we ask everyone and nobody knows it, we can break it open.
Ooh.
I knew that would cheer you up. I do kind of want to see what's on that piece of paper.
Which piece of paper?
You can read it just fine.
But what if there's something on the back?
Oh, in the bottle.
So what, you want to break it open?
Maybe, yeah.
Hey, I don't go around breaking your stuff.
But yeah, if you look at this, it literally says, like, exactly what happened. Curse in the cauldron. A small room within the bowels of the ship, his lifeless body lies in the shadow of an ancient stone cauldron. The cauldron's heavy iron lid has never been unlocked. It has never been opened. For all his strength, he ultimately proved powerless against the lure of the unknown. On this morning, the cauldron has been unlocked. On this morning, it is wide open. And then that's literally the crime scene. So, it literally says what happens during the murder. We could just get a candle and melt away the wax. Make sure the wax drips into a little bowl. Pull the paper out, roll it back, put it in, remelt the wax, put it back on the bottle. Just saying. Alright, let's see. I haven't talked to these two yet. We'll start by asking you about everyone.
Cuts quite a figure, doesn't he? Like something from myth. He was real, of course. Flesh and blood.
I imagine you must have been curious to meet him.
As anyone would be.
Did you get to know him at all?
It's funny. Going in, I'd heard he was, the strong and silent type. But I didn't find that to be the case.
So he was friendly with you?
In his own way. The day I first arrived, he invited me into his cabin. Just to talk, apparently.
What did you talk about?
He asked me about my home life, my family, my father.
Not to be rude, but why would Mortuga care about any of that?
To this day, I'm not quite sure. I think maybe he was after some kind of information about the outside world, and thought I might be a good source.
Interesting.
So what made you want to become a writer?
That's all I've ever done. I was given a job writing for a newspaper when I was pretty young.
Given a job?
Yeah, friends in high places, you know.
Like who?
My father was the mayor.
That'll do it.
And did you enjoy writing for the newspaper?
Sometimes. Other times it was painfully dull. I've got a tendency to lean towards hyperbole, and the everyday goings-on in Silkworm weren't always enough to satiate me. For every rumor of a cursed man disappearing into the ocean, you'd have 10 elderly couple file complaint over garbage collection.
Cursed man? Wait, you wrote an article about Mortuga?
Oh no, I quit before that. I left town and went off to the city to be an author.
And the result? Hex of the Helmsman.
50 national bestseller lists. As we speak, it's being translated into 5, 6, 7, 8 more languages.
Must be nice. Your first book, and it's a big hit.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I can see why you'd be writing a sequel.
I really don't have a choice, do I? This is how things go. If you get a success, you have to keep it going.
Actually, now that I think about it, let me check something before I ask him more questions. Typewriter, typewriter, typewriter. Mayor Damien Dusk. Okay. Let's ask about the other people.
I see you met Dirk.
How do you know him?
He's the actor they found to play the lead in the adaptation of my book.
Did you not get a say in that?
Oh no, that's several notches above my pay grade. It's all decided by the executives over at Wit and Whimsy. Sure, they keep me around as consultant, but I found that to be a pretty hollow title.
Do you think he's a good actor, at least?
Dirk? He was a good fit for the kind of film they ended up making. How's that?
So, how come you two traveled to the submarine together?
I traveled to the submarine. Dirk's just taken to following me around, for some reason.
Maybe he just wants to be your friend.
He's got plenty of friends back home. Cynthia, quite honestly, I give her about a week.
A week until what?
Until she cracks, packs it in. The pressure's already getting to her. I know the signs, believe me.
You think Cynthia's gonna quit being captain?
It's only a matter of time. And you know what? Good. She deserves her freedom. She's still young. No need to take on a burden like that. Nobody's even paying her, for goodness sake.
But then who'll be the captain of the submarine?
Nobody. Let it float loose like a piece of driftwood, that's what I say. It's not like we were going anywhere anyway, even when Mortuga was in charge.
Maybe Cynthia does want to take the submarine somewhere.
If she does, she's never mentioned it. Seemed to me that she wanted to be captain just to be captain, you know? You met Godric. What did you think? Personally, I like him.
I found him a little irritating, the way he kept waving that cane around.
He gave you the old welcome to Mr. Grip's Emporium treatment, eh? That's just what he's like at first. He'll settle down.
Why does he do it?
So, I have two theories on this. One, he's an introvert who falls back on his rehearsed persona when he gets nervous.
Like when meeting someone for the first time.
Right, exactly.
What's your other theory?
He assumes people will find the real him boring, not worth knowing.
I don't think your two theories are mutually exclusive. They might both be right.
So, what is the real Grip like, once you get to know him?
I don't know. He's kind of like one of those savants, you know, kind of odd, but seriously gifted. In his case with cartography, I guess? Navigation.
Interesting.
I don't understand what his deal is, but I already have a headache, so I'm just not gonna worry about it.
What did you say he was? A dream doctor?
Great. Good for him.
He's researching spirit energy, I think.
Lovely. More power to him.
And he was the first person to join Mortuga's submarine, because they knew each other from before.
Wonderful. I don't... Wait, really? Huh. Zephyr's not from Silkworm, though, is he?
I don't think so.
Interesting. Well, thanks a lot. Now I have yet another thing to think about.
Have fun.
Madame Tadpole. Simultaneously the most laid-back and most terrifying individual I've ever met.
Terrifying?
You don't feel it? To me, she gives off this indisputable, I will destroy you if I see fit to do so kind of energy.
Maybe if you get on her bad side.
Oh, I wouldn't dare. She'd crush me like a twig.
She does look pretty tough.
Who would you say is stronger? Madame Tadpole or Dirk Dansom?
Dirk's in good shape, but a lot of it's just for show. He's just gotta look good for camera. Meanwhile, swimming works out every muscle group. Did you know that? I didn't. Every muscle group.
I don't think Tadpole's about to fight anyone. She's so chilled out.
For now. I worry about what'll happen when, if, you two name a culprit.
You think she might, retaliate?
If she does, I'm not gonna be the one to stand in her way.
Also fair.
Moon's your lead suspect, I presume.
No. Why would she be?
Well, the timeline. She shows up, and bang, Mortuga murdered.
Maybe it's just a coincidence.
I'm just saying, nobody even knows why she's here.
I'm not sure we know why you're here.
I already told you, didn't I? Genuinely, I can't remember.
He did.
Sim tells me she's halfway through reading Helmsman.
Is she enjoying it?
No idea. She was just asking what research I'd done into hexes and curses, and was rather disappointed when I told her I just made it up.
I guess Sim's into that kind of stuff.
I thought she was supposed to be an illusionist.
Oh yeah, she was asking about that too.
What do you mean?
She wanted to know what I liked about her old magic show, the one she had in the theater.
You saw her old show?
Yeah, it was pretty good. And from what I gather, she's been developing a new act and wanted some feedback, to get some direction. I know what it's like to make a follow-up to something people liked. It can be daunting.
Interesting. Let's see. I'm gonna have to leave in a little bit, so I'm gonna have to pick and choose what I decide to do. So we'll just ask about the stuff we found at the crime scene.
It's a strong image. The ancient cauldron opened for the very first time.
It can't be the very first time. Someone must have opened it before.
Semantics.
So, what do you think was inside?
Does it matter?
I'm pretty sure it does. It might explain how or why Mortuga died.
True. The murder weapon, maybe?
Like a knife?
Sure, why not? It would explain the scratches on the inside, after all.
I guess.
Picture of a moon. Tried asking Mariana Moon?
Wow, never would have thought of that.
Occam's razor, my dear.
Who? I don't think we've met him yet.
That's not what he meant. Talked about Sim, but I'll ask about the typewriter.
How come the keys are all messed up on your typewriter?
Oh, they are.
Sometimes they fall off. I guess I don't always put them back in the right place.
And, what have you typed on that page?
I'm taking another swing at a story outline for my next book.
I can't make it out. It's some kind of weird grid.
Cross-writing. Look it up. People used to do it all the time.
What about these brass panels on the back?
This one's my father's emblem, Mayor Dusk. That's why it looks like a D. And this is the governor's emblem, Governor Fellow. So that one's an F.
Or Detective Grimm is kind of not very quick. Yeah, he could be a little slow. Let's see. Ooh.
Have you ever seen this painting before? Before the submarine, I mean.
Yeah, it used to hang in the Stone Top Inn for a little while, at least.
Oh!
Really? Seems like it would scare away all the customers.
Nah, old sailor types love stuff like this. It's a conversation piece, isn't it?
I would agree with that sentiment. I should go ahead and ask about this, I think.
I couldn't believe it when I saw this in Mortuga's cabin.
Had you seen it before?
Yeah, this painting used to be in my house.
What?
In my father's study. It hung there for at least a year.
Why? Where'd he get it from?
I believe he bought it from the town's governor, a man named Fellow.
So how'd Mortuga end up with it?
I couldn't say.
Interesting. Let's see, I need to be picky. I'll ask about this.
Charming, isn't it?
Is it based on a real ship?
I'd assume so. Mortuga did work as a sailor of sorts back before the submarine.
He had his own ship?
Oh no, it was a stone-top ship he worked on. The same people that owned the inn.
It looks like the little Mortuga standing by the wheel. So that'd make him the helmsman.
Yeah, that's right.
Interesting.
It's mine, as you are well aware, seeing as how you just fished it out of the back of my typewriter. That's right, I was watching. I don't disappear when you stop talking to me, you know.
The envelope's addressed to you,
said it!
But it says, Dear James, at the top of the letter.
Someone finally said it. I keep complaining about this game, how you have to interact with stuff that people are using, actively using.
Congratulations, you've sussed out what the J in my name stands for. If that's the height of your investigative prowess, we're all in trouble.
It's signed by someone named T.W. Ibis.
Another astute observation. You know, of all the detectives I've met, you two really are the most recent.
Grimoire, he's being mean to us.
I noticed.
Well, he did grow up in the town, so maybe I should ask about...
That man on the right, that's Don Drummond, the shipyard mechanic.
Don
You know
Drummond.
him?
I interviewed him once, working on a piece for the newspaper. Or I tried to. He was a tough nut to crack.
He looks kinda grouchy.
Well, he was a lighthouse keeper. Comes with the territory, I guess.
Yeah. It's a lot of time alone. I'm gonna ask about the cell phone.
Oh, I can't stand these things. A procrastinator's worst nightmare. It's why I use the old typewriter. No distractions.
Does Dirk spend a lot of time on his cell phone?
Not in here. He goes up on deck to do it.
Why?
No
Who knows?
service.
Not my business.
I want to ask Dirk about all the suspects and then maybe call the stream there. I love his music.
Listen, I heard the dude died because of a curse. Is that true?
No, there's no evidence of a curse.
Oh, still.
Did you get to know Mortuga before he died?
Man, I tried. Dude was not much for conversation. You know, I tried explaining how I'm an actor playing a character that's kind of similar to him. Figured he'd be stoked.
Let me guess. He was not, in fact, stoked.
Actually, I tell a lie. There was one thing Mortuga wanted to talk to me about.
Oh, yeah?
He was super curious about contracts.
Like, the legal documents.
Yeah, he wanted to know how they work. Like, how they can be used to make people do stuff or not do stuff.
Weird.
Dirk Dansom, 6'2", blonde, athletic, passionate, adaptable, amenable.
Okay, you're hired. Please stop.
And how long have you been an actor?
Oh man, I've been trying to break into it for like forever, but I was getting nowhere until Mr. Vanderpeer said he wanted to hire an unknown for his new project, Hex of the Helmsman. It's kind of a fantasy horror adventure. I play mysterious anti-hero Marcus Mordoon. He's pretty much the main guy.
So, you went from getting no work to getting the lead in a big movie.
Crazy, right?
So you're rich and famous now?
Well, I mean, yeah, right? I mean, hello?
That's not really how it works.
Hey, what's up? Tadpole? Oh, she's awesome. Got all kinds of stories. It takes some work to get them out of her, but it's totally worth it. Like, get this. I found out she used to be a rescue diver, but they banned her for being too good.
How can
Weird.
you be too good at that?
I don't know. She'd go too deep, stay under too long, break all the guidelines, you know?
Ah, gotcha.
I gotta say, no disrespect to Cynthia, but I'm disappointed Tadpole didn't become the new captain.
What, did Tadpole say she wanted to be captain?
No, I just think she'd be really good at it. I mean, she's smart, brave, plus she knows all about the ocean. I mean, come on. I heard Cynthia's captain now just because of some contract she signed.
What's the problem?
You can't always trust a contract. No, and I doubt she had it reviewed by an independent third party.
I mean, she seems to want to be captain. I don't think she's being forced into it.
No, it's not always as simple as all that. I mean, Cynthia's still so young. Who's looking out for her best interests?
She's an adult, isn't she?
She's
Barely.
only 18. She should be, I don't know, outside in the sun, picking berries, having picnics, that kind of stuff.
What an idyllic little picture you've painted for us there, Dirk.
I'm serious. Worman's my good buddy. Yeah, he's like the cranky older brother I never had.
How did you become friends?
Oh, it was mandated by the film studio.
What?
Well, I played the lead in the movie version of Worman's book, so the studio figured we needed to be friends.
And now he's writing his next book, a sequel.
Yeah, dude, Hex of the Helmsman 2, The Revenge Unleashed. Or whatever, I don't think he actually has a title for it yet, or a story outline, or actually anything. I kind of feel bad for him, honestly. It's a lot of pressure, you know?
Dirk, your work and Worman's work, they're kind of intertwined, aren't they?
How do you mean?
You can't make your next movie until Worman's written his next book.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's true, I guess.
Interesting.
He's well aware.
Mariana? Man, she's really living out the escapist fantasy. I gotta say, I'm impressed.
That's if you believe what she says. I think she might be making some of it up.
Hey, it's funny you say that. I did notice something the other day.
Oh?
Well, she's supposed to be all, like, old-timey and stuff, right? But she was really curious about my cell phone.
Curious how?
Well, she was asking what make it was, what model number, like really specific stuff.
Huh. What do you know about Sim?
Well, she left the theater she used to work at to come onto the submarine, Then for a while, she worked with Dr. Zephyr in his lab.
But not anymore.
Nope, she's working on something by herself now, in that room that looks like an old-timey kid's bedroom.
Do you know what it is she's working on?
Not exactly, but get this. One time I looked into that room, and there were 2 of them.
What? Ooh.
2 symmetry silk moths.
An illusion, or does she have a twin?
Do you know why Grip's running a shop down in the engine room?
I don't know, he's just doing what he's good at.
Which is what?
Fixing compasses and stuff.
It's kind of a niche skill set.
You say that, but I heard he ran a pretty successful business back in the town.
Yeah, we saw it on our way here. It's boarded up now, like everything else.
Dirk, did he ever mention why he closed it down?
From what I gather, it was making him money, but it wasn't making him happy. He wanted to put all those navigation skills to use and actually head out on an adventure.
Oh!
Dr. Z? Oh man, I love this guy. Hey, did he show you his curiosity collection?
I don't think so.
Dude has some seriously rad stuff in there. Plus, it's all real,
Worth a lot of money, you think?
Oh, totally. The guy's sitting on a gold mine. There was this one thing. It was behind glass, like this spooky mask kind of thing. I wish I could remember what it was called. Anyway, Dr. Z said it was priceless. So, obviously, I asked what that meant, and get this. It means it's worth a lot of money.
Okay. I have to leave it for an appointment, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call stream there, which is sad, because I want to keep playing. But, thanks for coming, Teru, thanks for lurking, and for anyone else who's come by, and for anyone who's watching on YouTube. Looking forward to playing the series some more. I'll be back on weekly streams now. Possibly twice a week, we'll see what happens. But anyway, I will see y'all next time. Bye! Thank you for the applause game!